Hey everybody, bright and early in Roswell, New Mexico. Oh, and look! People are hot ballooning, I guess you could say. Hot air balloons, look at that. In New Mexico, in Roswell. That is awesome. Hey everybody, this is Room 360 here on the go, and we are bright and early here, just stopping by Walmart and grabbing some things. We are on our way to Massachusetts, and we are in Roswell. We showed up here yesterday afternoon, and I must say I was impressed by Roswell. It's much bigger than I thought. For some reason I was thinking it's a small town. It's not. So we are going to visit the UFO spacewalk. I had to pick between the museum and the spacewalk. I chose the spacewalk because it seems more fun, and we won't have time to check the museum today because we have to keep on moving because I have to be in Massachusetts by Thursday. It is Monday, and we still have quite a ways to go, but we will be back in this area to visit the rest of the stuff. But for now we're doing the UFO spacewalk, and I don't think it's open yet. I think it's like maybe 7 o'clock in the morning. I think that place probably opens at 8 or 9. So yeah, so when it opens we're gonna check it out, and then we will be on our way to Amarillo, Texas next to visit the Cadillac Ranch. I always wanted to visit that place. It looks so freaky online and so cool, and look at the hot air balloon. People are just moving right along. Man, this is high. You know, this is on my list of things to do on the channel. I hope that they give you a parachute in case if something crazy happens that you have to jump off, or maybe I could bring my own off to the UFO spacewalk. We are on 2nd Street, and I gotta say, Roswell, I'm impressed. It's a big city. Roswell is not small at all. So this is the space walkway, and I don't think it's open yet. The place where we've parked is a little bit sketchy. Yeah. But look at this guy. So I'm not sure if it's open yet, but I wanted to see what time it's open. So the spacewalk is actually down there. We actually showed up, I think it was 7:30. It doesn't open till 10. So I'm going into the alien zone and see if it's open. And if it is, we will get ourselves a souvenir. And yeah, so we still have an hour until the spacewalk opens. So yeah, gotta find a way to put this hour to good use. So here it is, the Invasion Station. I'm not sure if it's open, but I'm gonna walk and see if it's open so I could get a gift or something. And yes, they are open. Hello. Good. To purchase this.
Yes, sir. Let me...
Souvenir, check. So as I was explaining to the lady, I didn't expect Roswell to be this big. And she says that's the #1 comment that she gets whenever visitors come through her store. They said that they thought that Roswell was a lot smaller. So like I said, we're gonna have to come back here and spend like an extended weekend and do everything that there is to do here. Sometime soon though, very soon. Okay, it is 9:59 and the spacewalk is about to open. We've been waiting here for about 45 minutes just listening to YouTube and stuff like that. So let's get this thing started so that we could be on the road soon. And there it is. This is Zoom 360 and I give you the spacewalk. What? C8? All right there, Roswell. Uh-oh, look like the spacewalk is closed today. Then in that case, we're going to the UFO museum then. All right, maybe next time. So the museum, the UFO museum, is actually around the corner from the spacewalk. This is the spacewalk. Haha, this is cool. I like the alien feet on the so that goes into the spacewalk, by the way. Lucille. And the museum is actually around the corner. So it's actually, you go down, it goes around the corner, and then that's the museum. So let's do that. Look at the alien feet. So I'm guessing they go from the museum to the spacewalk. This is smart. This is cool, man. Like the footstep come from around the corner and it goes all the way down the it goes into the spacewalk. That is great advertisement. I like that. That is actually brilliant. This is the UFO museum. We are going in. There's AC. Ooh. Just spoke to a very charming lady. Gave me the bracelet. So this bracelet is actually good for the entire day. You can go out and come back in. Man, they advertise the you know what out of the alien thing, but you know what? It works because it draws lots of people to Roswell.
Plastic-like material and fragments of what appeared to be I-beams. My father said the debris was recovered from a crash site north of Roswell, and he was certain it was not from a weather balloon.
So that room over there is, I guess, the eyewitness room. Oh yeah, so this is a spot that supposedly periodically it fills up with smoke. So the first room that we were in right there just has like you know, documentations of the first witnesses that saw the crash, and then how the government came in, gave him gag orders and said that you can't talk about it. There's a couple of videos you could watch, which is very, very informative. So the crash supposedly happened on July the 3rd. It's about 50 miles north of Roswell, actually. This is such a unique place. So the funny thing about it is that when the government showed up and they told the people that those who witnessed it said that told them that they couldn't talk about it, the following day when everybody showed up to see the site, all they saw were remaining pieces of a weather balloon. So the government supposedly moved all the pieces and then left the weather balloon there to say that what actually fell down was a weather balloon. So I don't know. Aha. So supposedly from the video, the eyewitnesses, that the first ones that showed up to the site, said that the bodies they saw in there were human-like but not quite, and their heads were larger than usual. So something like that, which would explain why that, you know, lots of times in movies, like, you know, their heads would be like, you know, the heads of the alien would be humongous usually. I think it comes from that. So this is a simulation room that supposedly something like that took place. Now I think it's weird that I'm going through this right now, because I've heard that recently that our government did expose, like, you know, alien things that supposedly came to Earth, and so it's kind of funny that we're doing this on the channel now. Now this is a cool wall portrait here. The evidence is overwhelming that planet Earth is being visited by intelligently controlled vehicles from off the Earth. Stanton T. Friedman. So again, these models are created based on the accounts of eyewitnesses that said, supposedly based off of what that they've described, this is what that the aliens that crashed in Roswell, north of Roswell, 50 miles north, actually look like. Wow, now this takes me back. I remember this show, Roswell. Never really got into it, but I do remember it. This is like, I guess, an homage. Wow, is that James Earl Jones? Yeah, he looks young. Jeez Louise. This is all the movies. So basically this is the exit. So it's one big U actually, because we came in through here. You see, so yeah, so there it is. Yeah, so I've read about that. So not sure what the time frame is, but like, you know, periodically this comes up, this smokes, and yeah. So this is something that happens periodically. Yeah, it fills up with smoke and stuff. That is cool. Roswell is such a unique place. So this corner supposedly suggests is that there may have been some some alien encounters with ancient civilizations such as the Mayan. Look like this is taken from an old wreck or a site which clearly shows like humanoid people that don't look like humans, look like they're from a different world. So the Mayan worship the heavens, and supposedly this is actually this right here, and it shows you all the symbols of like your planet Venus, symbols of Jupiter, Saturn, they're all in here. So this is definitely a cool place to visit, I think. Not speaking too loud because this is a museum, so you don't want to disturb people's research and what they're looking at. So this site has stories of encounters, you know, people who have claimed to have encountered with life forms of other worlds. You got Travis Walton's story. I think that's the guy that claimed he was abducted by aliens or something like that. Yeah. So this is his entire story, the Travis Walton UFO incident. You probably can YouTube that if you want to. So the spaceship that crashed into Roswell seems to have been like a round disc-like kind of a ship. This has got to be the freakiest museum I have ever visited. So this hall has more witnesses about the crash, and it also talks about the Enola Gay, which is the B-52 bomber that dropped the atomic bomb on Nagasaki, because I guess they were around here. Yeah, so really cool. Wow, the museum is starting to fill up pretty quickly. Looked like we came in first, I guess, or one of the first. I'm not sure exactly what happens here. Looked like it's a theater room, maybe, I don't know. So this is the NASA hall. Look like it's an interactive section of the museum. Looks cool. So this is some kind of a simulation experience, which we are going in next. Here are the rules. No children under 18 allowed without parent supervision, blah 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 blah. So I think it already started. I'm gonna wait till everybody is done, then we'll try it.
Thank you, sir.
So I'm not sure what to do here. It looks like there's a red button. Now I've seen movies, sci-fi movies, you never press the red button, but I think this is the only functional button, so here we go. Uh-oh.
Warning. Massive nuclear event detected. Proceed with caution.
It was July 1945 when the U.S. Army conducted the first detonation of a nuclear weapon at the Trinity site in southeastern New Mexico. The explosion's destructive power was comparable to about 22 kilotons of TNT.
The screen is making me feel weird.
You are not alone.
New objective. Investigate nuclear event.
Cool. So we are done with the presentation. Now, of course, I couldn't film the whole thing. Well, didn't want to because, you know, I don't want to give you everything. Come down here and experience this yourself. There is a gift shop on the right here. Let's go check it out.
Looks like a fro. Kind of.
We got our souvenir, and this is basically it. Very short museum, straight to the point. This is the exit. Let us roll out. I think, oh wait, let's check out the Hall of Fame real quick. And just like that, we are done with the UFO museum. This was a great stop. It's totally worth the $5. So if you are in Roswell, lots of tourists here, you could tell. If you are ever in town, make sure you stop by and visit the museum. I thought it was worth it. With this being said, this is a video. It's time to head to the next stop. This is Room 360 inviting you to get up, get out, and do it. Like, subscribe, and share. And I'm out.